Hello, ladies. I want to talk to you today. I have been thinking about how some women are feeling a little bit discouraged about meeting a woman. And the reason they may feel this way could be many reasons, but I want to talk about how to handle feelings of loneliness or feeling as if you are the only lesbian who exists in the world, but you're not able to meet up or match with a lesbian woman who's compatible with you. And you may be thinking that all of the other women, except for you, will be able to meet a woman. You may be looking at maybe some lesbian web series, maybe even some lesbian sitcoms, movies, or films. And if you're into listening to music that are by lesbian artists, you kind of been keeping music on rotation. Some of you love to read books about lesbian romance, and you enjoy all of it, and all of that is great. As a matter of fact, I think it's very good for you to absorb yourself in lesbian material, books, movies, films, documentaries, art, etc., because it helps you keep focused on who you are as a lesbian, especially when we live in a society that focuses on heterosexual relationships and heterosexual marriages. You can kind of get annoyed by the messaging that you need to be in a relationship with a man, or if you're not in a relationship with a man, then you need to be focused on preparing to be in a relationship with a man. We who identify as lesbian, we of course know that we love women and that we want to be with a woman. And you're wondering, well, if I'm a lesbian, why am I single? And why does it seem like the relationships that I've had with women, they never work out? Or I always end up with a girl who I really don't like that way. You know, she's not a bad person. It's just you don't think that she's a right fit for you. And it's not based on just aesthetics. She could be an attractive woman, or she could be a woman who is just not your type of attractive. And you just want to meet a woman who you're attracted to, but she's also a woman who has a good head on her shoulders. She's intelligent, she's kind, she's empathetic, and she is the type of woman who takes care of her business. So she's a responsible human being, and you just want to meet someone who likes to have a good time and who wants to be with you, very attentive and family oriented. But you're beginning to wonder, is it just a fantasy? Is this just me imagining that this can happen? Because it hasn't happened for me. And I understand exactly where you're coming from, ladies. And so I decided to do a video message, and the title is Plenty of Women Want a Woman. I am Giselle Wallace, certified gay life coach and author. Here on my YouTube channel, I provide my lesbian perspective, and if that interests you, then please subscribe. Thank you. Plenty of women want a woman. And if you're watching this video message right now and you're a woman, you want a woman, because you wouldn't have clicked on the video. Now, of course, I know there will be some people who are in the heterosexual community who will come over and check out to see what the lesbians are up to. And that's fine. Maybe you know a lesbian and you can share this video with her. I just want to let you know that plenty of women want a woman. I actually hear women every day tell me that they are available and that they are ready to love a woman. If you are thinking that you are a hopeless romantic and that you've read too many romance novels, watched too many love movies, and it's confused you to the point now where you think that love is for everybody else except for you, and you're tired of living vicariously through other people and watching their love life while yours remains stagnant, well, I have some good news for you. Because you are a woman who loves women, or you identify as lesbian, because you are here and because you desire to love a woman and be loved in return, that automatically means there is another woman who is out here who thinks just like you. All you need to do is to keep believing in love. The issue with women who love women is we kind of get caught up in what we see in the physical world. And what you usually see are heterosexual relationships. And you don't really see lesbian couples, or at least you don't think you do. Because what you see physically with your eyes is not necessarily reality. You may see women who love women with each other all the time, but you just don't know they're together. Or you may see maybe a man and a woman together and you think that they're in a heterosexual relationship, but that woman could be a lesbian and that man could be a gay man and they're just friends. So don't get so caught up in what you see in the outside world and try to apply it to your life, or think that, well, this is the way life is. Because everybody's life is unique and everybody's love story will be different. So be careful to not compare yourself and what you've experienced with women to other women, because their situation and your situation is completely different. Even though there may be similarities in your experiences, you can never experience the exact same thing another woman is experiencing. And the reason why is because you are a whole different person. You have a completely different mind, heart, soul, and even DNA. So what you need to focus on is being the best version of you. Because while you're working on yourself, while you're single, this is going to build your confidence, and you're going to have a higher self-esteem, and you're also going to attract women to you who are supposed to be attracted to you. Usually what happens when you're not attracting the right woman, there's a couple of things that's going on. Now, this is not exhaustive, but there's two things that's happening when you are attracting a woman who is not a good fit or who's not compatible with you. It's not time, or you're not being your authentic self. I'll repeat. One reason is it's not time, and a second reason is you're not being your authentic self. I'll break that down for you. As far as timing is actually everything. Have you ever rushed to do something? Maybe you tried to cook something in a rush and it didn't turn out right. If you've ever tried to cook something and you rushed cooking it, it didn't come out right. That's because it was the wrong timing. There's a reason why when you put ingredients together and you plan your meal, you have to know how to prepare the meal, how to season the meal, how to saute the meal, and you have to know how to actually cook the meal. Do you want to grill it? Do you want to fry it? Do you want to boil it? Do you want to bake it? There's so many options. So you have to consider all of the options, and then you have to consider how long does it need to cook. So timing is everything. So just like when you're trying to prepare a meal, you can't rush the meal because it won't come out right. It won't taste good. It won't be nurtured. It won't be seasoned right. So you have to go through a period or a season where you're single, and then you can transition into dating. And then dating ultimately will lead to marriage. So it's about timing. You can't skip a relationship status. Like, you can't go from being single to married. There's stages, there's processes you have to go through. And a lot of women who love women, they are single for a time and they feel like they should be in a relationship with someone because we live in a world that is all about being with somebody. This is a world that is about couple goals, and it's also all about hookup culture. And I want to warn you, don't get caught up with what you see on social media, what you see when you're streaming movies, whatever way that you are paying attention to how people are moving nowadays. You want to be careful not to mimic everything that everybody is doing, because a lot of times people are moving too fast. So timing is everything. When you take your time, you actually get to enjoy the moment. You get to process everything that you're going through. It gives you time to really think about what you're doing with your life. Many people are on autopilot. Many people are just rushing through their life without even thinking about why they are doing what they are doing. And they're just doing it because they see everybody else doing it, or they think, well, this is just how it is. This is how everybody does it. This is the plan. This is the program. But as I said, you are your own unique person, and you have your own life to live. So take your time with your life. Enjoy the time that you have when you are by yourself, because you will get to know yourself better. And when you know yourself better, then you're going to be able to be more acute to getting to know a woman. When you don't really know yourself, you really don't know who you're dealing with when it comes to not only yourself, but the woman who you're trying to basically date. You will skip the process of getting to know that woman because you skip the process of getting to know yourself. So take your time in being single and getting to know yourself, and then venture out and start dating women and paying attention to who you're dating and why you're dating them. As far as the second reason, if you are not being your authentic self, you're not in your lesbian energy. Most people will not even know that you are a lesbian. And what I mean is, people who get to know you, they should know that you're a lesbian. That doesn't mean they have to know everything about you, but they should know enough about you and know that you're a lesbian. If you're walking around in life and leading people on to think that you are a heterosexual woman, or that you're looking forward to one day getting married to a man and having 2 or 3 children. Well, that's how people are going to view you. And when they view you in that way, you're actually blocking off other lesbian women from engaging with you, because they're thinking that you are a straight woman. So you have to be in your lesbian energy. That means you have to know who you are. You have to love yourself. You have to be accepting of yourself. And you have to acknowledge yourself before anyone else will acknowledge you as a lesbian or a same-sex attracted woman. So make sure you're living in your truth, because that radiates. And that's what lesbian energy is. You want people to know that you are a lesbian, because when you are a lesbian here and here, that actually changes the world around you. You start automatically attracting the right people to you, the right women to you, because you know who you are and you're being your authentic self. So stay authentic, be in your lesbian energy, and it's going to be like easy peasy attracting women. And then make sure you take your time. Take your time with yourself. Spend quality time with yourself. Fall in love with yourself. You deserve to. You want to know all about you. And when you take time with yourself, you're not going to allow someone else on the outside to tell you who you are, to dictate your life. And even when it comes to your relationships with women, you're not going to even allow a woman to use you up sexually or use your money, because you're going to see right through her. You're not going to even waste your time with the woman who you are focused in on. You're paying attention, you're observing her behavior because you're taking your time. And since you took time with yourself, you want to be with a woman who takes time with you. You don't want a woman who doesn't want to have a conversation with you, doesn't want to spend time with you to get to know you. You don't want that. And there's women out there who are doing that all the time. And you think that, oh, all of these people are in these happy, fulfilling relationships. But no, these people are rushing their lives. And they're not with the right person. So don't rush love. Don't think that there's not any women out here, because you're here. We're here, ladies. There are plenty of women who want a woman. Just make sure that you are the woman that your woman wants. I am Giselle Wallace, certified gay life coach and author. If you do want a one-on-one life coaching session, I am here. You can contact me. My contact information is here on YouTube. And you can also go to my website, www.gisellewallace.com. Sometimes when you speak to someone who is in a professional realm, they're not somebody that's just like a close friend or an associate or a family member, because I can communicate with you objectively and give you the truth. Whereas people who are not professionally able to assist you, they may not always know what to tell you, or sometimes they don't tell you the truth because some people want you to be how they want you to be. And so I hope that you consider the message that I've said today, and also book a coaching session. You're worth it, and your future partner is worth it. Have a beautiful day.